And this will be the Globe Mail Cryptic Crossword puzzle for Saturday, December 28th. Let's see how it goes. Leasing or releasing? I expect this is going to be T. One down, being loud when in the wrong. Don't know. Let's move on. 5 across. She's found in wild rave. Well, that's going to be wild rave would be VERA. Pretty straightforward there. Let's move on to the 10 across. Drops of water. Could be rains, falls. It's probably got an S at the end, which makes 3 down. Let's take more than one ghostwriter. So leasing or releasing, I'm going to say this is it ends in I and G out. The only writer of ghost I'm aware of is Ibsen. So I'm going to put that in. It might be wrong, but I can change it later. And I know there's an S here. 12 across. Now proud, then undone before the fall. Okay, so before the fall is the clue, I think. Now proud, then undone. If I take now proud and undo those letters and rearrange them, I get downpour, which is the fall. Which gives me that S there. So if I get 2 down, a sad relation. A sad relation, 4, 2, 3. Let's see what 15 across is. Inexperience produces the wrong answers. Okay, this is another fairly straightforward one. The solution is answers, or no, the jumble is answers. Wrong answers. Inexperience is rawness. So this is going to be like 2 down. Sad relation. The last word is 3 letters for sad. I'm going to say it's woe. Something of woe. Time of woe. A relation could be like a story. If drops of water, it could be an I, but that's like 1 down. So being loud, for 1 down, being loud when in the wrong. Loud is often a F, like forte in music notation. Being loud when in the wrong. If that's an F, then drops of rain, drops of water is like a big drop of water would be Niagara Falls, which makes this fairly straightforward. A tale of woe, which is a fairly common phrase, tale of woe, which makes leasing or releasing, it's not leaving out, it's letting, like when you let an apartment. And then 1 down, being loud when in the wrong. Left? I'm I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not sure what it is. 4 down. Famous sculptor of apes. Gibbons fits. I don't know if Gibbons was a famous sculptor, but could be. I can check later. Said to have ushered currency. For 5 down. Let's get 11 across first. Later both get involved with a union. Okay, so this is another one where later both get involved with. I'm going to guess that later both is because it's such an odd phrase, union is probably the clue. Later both, if you get them involved with a union, you move these letters around and it spells out betrothal, which is a union of marriage. Betrothal. And it fits, which makes 5 down. Said. I don't even have to go past said, because said is uttered. Starting with a U. Currency. I don't know. 7 down. 3 might be such a number. It's probably ether, just because what else could it be? But which would make that an R on 13 across. The ultimate goal for an astronaut. I mean, the ultimate goal for an astronaut is getting back to Earth. So let's do that. And this is ether, fits in. And then let's try 8 down. Nevertheless, shows no distinctive qualities. Okay, nevertheless has to be all here. All the same? No distinctive qualities. Yeah, all the same. Nevertheless, all the same. Makes sense. 17 across, missed day. Okay, this is another one. Missed day is probably the solution, like these letters, is involved in upsets. Dismays? Upsets? Oh yeah, upsets. Dismays someone, you're upset with them. Leaving me with 9 down. Forces in conflict, though connected with the jaw. What? Connected with the jaw. You know, forces in conflict, if they take forces in, and I have 3 letters here already, O, E, and S from forces. I could get forensic there, but why is forensic connected with the jaw? I mean, F-O-R. As an analysis, if 21 across fits, I'm going to leave it there. Dollar and pound required for cloth. I think that's a type of cloth. Okay, I think I know what that is, but I'm going to come back to it because I want to. Well, let's see. What's 21 down? Crew observed in cutter. Crew observed. Cutter is the clue. Crew, is there a jumble in here somewhere? A cutter with 3 letters at the end is probably saw. Just because it's some kind of cutter. S. If I can get a W in here, I'm going to leave saw. Sear. Yikes, that's a long word. Okay, now I'm getting a little stuck. Let me try, let me go back. I like being on the left, start on the left side and move over to the right. Brazen fixers that really mean business. Brazen fixer. Okay, what really means business? When I read brazen, I think of brass. So if I have an S here for 19 across, soaked. Okay, here's soaked in the deepest concoction. Uh, if we take the concoction of these letters, deepest and soaked in is steeped, which every tea drinker knows about steeping. So that gives me brass in my pocket. Brass fixers that mean business. 22 across. It must be back before the 10th. Okay, this gives you the answer. A 10th, this is another one where when you do crosswords for a long time, the 10th is a tithe. You know, that's how they used to tax. They would take a tenth of whatever you grew, and that was your tithe to the king. It must be back. It must be backwards. Gives me TI. Before the gives me THE, and that's tithe. And then this is obviously brass tacks. Well, not obviously, hopefully. 27 across. One wouldn't credit such transactions. Okay, one wouldn't credit. The first word is 4 letters. It's got to be cash. Cash deals, maybe? Cash deals. Let's see what this 4-letter word is. Swing. That's what killers did in olden days. What killers did in old slay? 23 down. A bit of discrimination is pretty straightforward. This is like a standard taste, a standard clue. A bit is a taste, discrimination is taste, and then swing, that's what killers would slew in olden days. Slay, slew, but how does swing fit in? I'm going to leave it for now. I don't know why it's slew exactly. I mean, it fits, but 20 down. Sid mounts. Okay, this is another one. Sid mounts is quite likely Sid mounts game show. So it starts with a D, so I'm going to put in DIS for now. Game show. Oh, show is the answer. Show is the clue. Sid mounts, and then game is play, and show is display, which makes 30 cross. I mean, it's a Y as the second letter and a W for seer. It's got to be eyewitness. Which makes this cash sales. And then 16 down. Wild sprees. That's nice. So sprees are the letters in there. So there's an R in here somewhere. Expressed. That's nice. That could be IE, but that doesn't really help me. So put the R there. air, put the R there. Express, explease. If I put the R there, explode, explorse, exverse. Okay, I'm just going to run through some letters in my head and see what I can come up with. Wild sprees. That's nice. You know, it fits there. Don't ask me why or if it's correct. I'll find out if it's correct when I check. So I have sprees, S-P-E-E-R-S. That is nice. That's nice. I mean, it fits. I don't know why it fits. I'm going to leave it for now. And then 21 down, crew observed in cutter. Hacksaw, handsaw. A crew could be a hand. Let's see, 24 across. Guard sent to a breached line. Oh, so this is sent to a breached line. So I'm going to take the letters from sent to breached line, and a guard. I don't know. This just popped out to me. Sent in L because it starts with an S. Sent in L is a guard. So this can't be handsaw. Handsaw. 15 down. 18 down. Willing. That's nice. 25 down. Inert. Let's see what the clue is. A piece of land is granted to a tenant. Oh, okay. Well, a piece of land starting with an I ending in T. There's only a few. It could be inlet or is, and then granted to a tenant is let. You let an apartment. And a piece of land is ISLET, which makes 28 across. Sign for some scales is the astrological sign, Libra, is the scales. That's pretty basic. And then very low perch. Oh, you know what? Very low is bass, and perch might be a type of bass. I don't know fish that well, but it fits, which makes, I think, willing, that's nice. I think that's willing. Oh, willing and that's nice are two clues. Willing, so a synonym for willing and a synonym for that's nice is agreeable. So I'm going to being loud when in the wrong. I mean, I want to say left because I'm left-handed. Left is like the opposite of right. Being loud. But how does you get being loud? Lift? Why would it be lift? I think okay, you know what? Dollar and pound required for cloth. So pound, so it's two things, and then I think pound is like ram, and then dollar could be buck. Oops. And that makes this bandsaw, which is better than handsaw. Band for crew is a band, and then observed is saw. And then let's try. So I got everything except one down. Being loud. I'm going to say left for now, and then check it. And everything's right except that. So could be lift. That's still wrong. Life? Okay, life. Being loud when in the wrong is life. Congratulations, you have completed the puzzle. Just give me the time. 21 minutes, 22 minutes. Not bad. I'll take it. And that's the conclusion, the answers for the Globe Mail Saturday, December 28th Cryptic Crossword. Thank you.